And hi, ako si Jericho Trinidad ng BTP-1K80. So now, we will going to explain one of the tools used in civil technology. So it is the cordless drill. Okay, so ano nga ba yung cordless drill? So a cordless drill is an electric drill which uses rechargeable batteries. So wala naman siyang masyadong pinagkaibahan doon sa standard drill or yung wire drill. Ang pinagkaiba lang nila syempre yung itong cordless, itong drill na to is cordless. Wala siyang cord. So you can bring it anywhere. So drills are primarily used for drilling circular holes on materials or for inserting screws and other threaded fasteners or materials. Okay? So itong cordless drill na to is very convenient for all civil technology all the person all the person that is in civil technology industry. So it can definitely help you a lot on making holes and also inserting screws on the things that you use or things that you do more specifically on your houses. Okay, so sa mga bahay natin, mas mabilis tayong um, makakapagpasok ng yun nga, ng screws. So, very short amount of time and also less hassle, hindi masyadong maingay. Okay, so yung cordless electric drill natin ay may different parts. Okay, so una is syempre yung chuck. So, ano nga ba yung chuck? Yung chuck, yun dun mo nilalagay yung drill bit or it's even the screw or the drill bit, yes. Yung drill bit, yung screw bit, yun. So, yun yung gagamitin mo para dun mo ilalagay mismo, dun mo i-insert. Okay? And, ayun nga, yun yung malapit siya doon sa adjustment ng torque control. So, you can easily, you can easily input the drill bit or anything na pwedeng ipasok doon or appropriate ipasok doon sa ating chuck. Okay, so the second one is the torque control. Yung torque control, yun yung na sa madaling salita, ito yung nagdaan ng bilis or ng lakas. Yung torque, yung lakas ng ikot, yung power na nilalabas ng ating electric rail. So, mas mababang torque, mas mabilis, high speed. Mas mataas na torque, okay, so low speed. Yan, vice versa lang siya. Inversely proportional. So it will be like higher the torque, higher the torque, the lower the speed. The lower the speed, the higher the torque. Yun lang. So yun yung torque control. So the third one is the LED light or LED light. So LED light will definitely help you on inserting screws, like making holes in the dark spaces or sa mga medyo madidilim na lugar. So you can easily screwed things, like for example, ano ba yung mga particular na madidilim, like for example yung cabinet. So under hinges, under bracket na pwede na need nating screw or fasten or lagyan ng dynabolt or bolts na pwede nating ilagay doon. Or using LED light, it will definitely help you to gain more accuracy, so mas precise yung pagtutok natin. Kasi nakikita natin, we can easily see the one. Okay, and then other one is the speed control trigger. So the speed control trigger, which is the trigger, dun na yung on button, yung parang gatilyo. So like for example, dun mo may on and off. So meron ding the fourth one will be a fifth one will be a forward reverse button. So the forward reverse button, yun nga, from the word in its means, so it is a button that helps you to change the rotation. Like for example, you can also loosen up or tighten up. Okay, so it is very convenient since you're not exerting a lot of pressure in here, or you're not exerting a lot of pressure in this kind of on tool. So it can definitely help you on many things. Okay, and yun yung mag-help yung all trigger and forward and reverse button. So if you want to loosen up, you can use it. If you want to tighten it up, you can use it. Okay, and the next one is the grip. Okay, so what is the importance of the grip on or the handle? So the grip or handle is which is your dun mo siya para maging study sure to aim mo dun sa specific hole, yung syempre gagamit ka, dapat need my grip, diba? Yun yung makakontrol mo yung bigat, yung balance, yung centricity. Yeah. Okay, and next one is gear selector switch. Okay, so you can use a different gears. You can select a different gears on this one. So this switch lets you select on different gears on that particular material or on the electric drill. Okay, and then the last one will be the battery. So it is the main difference of this one on the corded electric drill. Okay, yun gagamit ka pa ng mga kung ano ng extension, o if sobrang layo ng paano pag walang outlet. So it really makes you it is not convenient. So hindi talaga convenient yung ganon, yung paggamit ng corded wire if remote areas or masyadong masisikip yung mga i-screw mo or bubutasin mo. Okay, so on the tight spaces masyado hindi mo na kailangan magdala pa ng extension. You can easily charge it up and also bring on your workspace and yeah. So yun nga, gaya nga nasabi ko, yun yung mga parts nito, which is the chock, LED light, speed control trigger, battery, the grip, the forward, reverse, and the motor. Okay, yung last one is yung motor. Syempre, yun yung nagpapaikot. So yung motor na yun, meron yung armature. May armature winding sa loob yan, which is makes an electromagnetic induction or electromagnetic rotation or induction of electricity. So it makes a strong force in the rotational, so that you can easily make a hole or bore on many things. Okay, so from now on this part, I will show you different ways on using yung electric but cordless electric ring. Okay, so if that's the case, thank you so much to all of you guys. So now panoorin natin ito, yung paggamit. Okay.
G'day guys, it's Shane here from DIY for Knuckleheads, and I'm very happy to be teaming up with the Australian Handyman magazine, Kookaburras in the background, for the very first video in this series of basic DIY skills, kicking off with how to use the cordless drill. The cordless drill would have to be the go-to tool in any handyman's toolkit. Long gone are the days when we used to lump around big behemoths like this. What a beast! And it's heavy. The great thing about the cordless drill is that they are very simple to use and they come packed full of features. So here's a quick rundown of what to expect from your cordless. Most drills these days are powered with a lithium-ion battery. This one here is a 3 amp hour rated battery. Now, as a general rule of thumb, the higher the amp hour rating, the longer that battery should run for. Both of these drills are 18 volt drills. This has a 3 amp hour rated battery, and this one has a 4 amp hour rated battery. So in theory, between charges, this one should outlast that one. Now, to remove the battery so you can recharge it, it's dead easy. All drills will come with some form of clip, like this one here, that you press down and then slide the battery off the body, like that. And to put it back on, just reverse the process. Slide it onto the body like that, then just give it a little click and you are done. Too easy. Now, one of the best features of a modern day cordless drill is that most of them come with a keyless chuck, which is fantastic. you no longer need to find or to have a chuck key to insert or remove your drill bits. Sorry, old mate, we've had some good times together, but it's time to go. See ya. To insert a drill or driver bit into a keyless chuck is dead easy. All you need to do is to rotate the chuck sleeve in an anti-clockwise direction, and you'll notice how the jaws of that chuck are opening up. And when that hole gets big enough to insert your drill or driver bit, place it inside until it hits up hard against the back of that chuck. And to tighten, just simply rotate that chuck sleeve clockwise until you hear this clicking sound. When you hear that, the drill's tight and you're good to go. The next feature you'll find on most cordless drills is this speed range selector switch, which is generally found on top of the drill itself. Now it has two settings, 1 and 2. In setting 1, or on setting 1, the drill rotates slower, but it has more torque, so it's great for doing jobs like inserting roofing or decking screws. On setting 2, the drill spins faster, but it's great for doing jobs like drilling holes in timber. Now the next feature to be discussed is the clutch. Yes, the clutch. Now the clutch feature is a great addition to any cordless drill, and you can find it directly behind the chuck, and it's this adjustable ring. Now mine's numbered from 1 right through to 16, with 1 being the least resistance and 16 being the most resistance. And the clutch is only useful when the drill itself is in driving mode or screwing mode. Not drilling mode and not hammer mode, but when the driving icon is lined up with the arrow on top of the drill. Without being too technical, the purpose of the clutch is to disengage the drive shaft of the drill. When a preset resistance is selected, say I want to select resistance 5, I just turn the ring until the 5 lines up to the arrow. Now, when I'm driving my screw into the bit of timber, a clicking sound will occur when the resistance is met. Now, the motor's still running, but the screwdriver bit, or the driver bit, that isn't. Now, what that does is that it stops the cordless drill from stripping a screw or overdriving it once it's firmly snug. So here's an example of what I'm talking about. I want this center screw to finish up flush with the top of this piece of timber. I don't want to drive it down any deeper. So what I'll do is I'll get my clutch and I'll set it to say 4. And to see how far down I can screw this screw. So it's on 4. The clutch has disengaged the drive shaft and the screw is just proud of the surface. I'll now set the drill or the clutch to say 10 and we'll just see how this screw goes now. Down it goes, and the clutch is starting to disengage right now. And it's finished up nice and flush with the surface. If I set the clutch to say 16, which is the maximum number for this drill type, let's just see what happens. it drills right through the timber. So now you can see why I love this clutch feature. And finally, let's take a look at the action mode ring, which is this one right here. And you'll notice that there's 3 settings: hammer, driving and drilling. Now all you need to do is line those icons up with the arrow, and that is the action that your drill will undertake. Now if you want the clutch to work, it will only work in that driving location. The clutch doesn't work with hammer, and it doesn't work with drilling. Now on the topic of hammer, if you're using the hammer mode, you'll need a masonry drill bit to drill into masonry. See how it's got that funny end on it? A normal drill bit, like this one here, which we all have, won't do it. So in summary, I would have to say that the cordless drill is one tool that I can't do without. Great functionality, looks pretty cool, and they're reasonably priced. So if you haven't got one, do yourself a favour and get one. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed and found that video useful, and as per usual, a big thumbs up is greatly appreciated, and if you haven't already, please hit both of those subscribe buttons for more handy tips. Alrighty, my work's done. Must be time for a cup of tea, so till the next one, I'm out of here. Cheers.